What's up, Unchanted community, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, as you'll see in the thumbnail and title of today's video, we'll be having a look at my 1980s collection. Also, warning, this might be a two-part video, because I've also got some CDs and cassettes. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So we're going to start off with award-winning films with Rocky and Raging Bull with a slipcover. Here's the back. Here's Rocky and Raging Bull. Robert De Niro collection, including Raging Bull. Here's the back. Here's Ronin, Hide and Seek, Men of Honor, Raging Bull, The King of Comedy, and Stanley and Iris. The original Star Wars trilogy. Here's the back. Here's episodes 4, 5, and 6. The Fox and the Hound 30th Anniversary Edition. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Superman 2. Here's the back. Here's the disc. James Bond's For Your Eyes Only. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Octopussy. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. The Dark Crystal. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Double feature 2 DVD set, including The Trial and Revenge of the Pink Panther. Here's the back. Here's The Trial and Revenge of the Pink Panther. Blade Runner the Director's Cut. Here's the back. Here's the disc. War Games Deadly Double Pack. Here's the back. Here's War Games 1 and 2. Gremlins. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Terminator. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Karate Kid Trilogy. Here's the back. Here's the Karate Kid. Karate Kid Part 2 and 3. Another Karate Kid, but this one's only got the first one in. Here's the back. Here's the first film. We got Rocky 4 and 5. Here's Rocky 4 and 5. Legend. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Back to the Future, the trilogy. Here's the back. Here's Back to the Future 1, 2, and 3. Labyrinth. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Highlander. Here's the back. Here's the disc. The Princess Bride. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Crocodile Dundee 2. Here's the back. Here's the disc. 3 film boxes, including 3 Land Before Time movies. Here's the back. It's also got the slipcover. Here we've got the Land Before Time, the Great Valley Adventure, and the Time of the Great Giving. Die Hard. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Beetlejuice 2 film collection. Here's the back. Here's Beetlejuice 1 and 2. The Little Mermaid. Here's the back. Here's disc 1 and disc 2. Always. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Batman 1989. Here's the back. Here's the disc. Tom Cruise Hollywood Picture Collection Bold and Passional. Here's the back with all the films. And they're all in disc 1 and disc 2. Triple feature of Steven Spielberg's with Empire of the Sun, The Color Purple, and AI Artificial Intelligence. Here's the back. Here's Empire of the Sun, The Color Purple, and AI Artificial Intelligence. Comedy 5 DVD pack including Twins. Here's the back. Here's Along Came Polly, Twins, Liar Liar, The Nutty Professor, and Billy Madison. Teen movie Valley Pack Hollywood Leading Men. Here's the back. I've also shown this in the other videos. Classic Horror Collection. Here's the back. Also shown in the other videos. And James Bond 50 Collection, which I've also shown in other videos. And to end off this video, we have got a Blu-ray to Die Hard. Here's the back. Here's the Blu-ray. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all have enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and that subscribe button. Also, part 2 will be on the way, which will have the CDs and cassettes. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.